beautiful people. It is Karma coming back to you again with another motivational message. I am so excited to be here, so excited to share this word with you guys because I feel like it is something I have to get off of my chest quickly because I feel like it's something that's very needed, something that I even myself needed really bad, but I feel like if I need it, there may be others, so I'm gonna go ahead and share the message. So the title of this video is Short End of the Stick. Something that I know all too well, and it's not a good thing, nothing to brag about. I literally live my life with being taking the short end of the stick in lots of situations, like so many situations, but a lot with friendships. I'm not sure what was my big thing with friends, but I really wasn't close with family growing up, so I feel like that has a lot to do with it. So once I got my friends were my family, so it's like, yeah, that's just, is what it is. And I'm going to do whatever I have to do for my friends, even if that put me in a situation that got the short end of the stick, which, again, once I just replay my life and think about a lot of things, I accepted the short end of the stick happily so many times, and that is something we cannot do anymore. There is no way that you're going to progress with taking the short end of the stick because it's just that, the short end. Someone else is getting that long end and they're not even trying to help you with the long end that they received. I'm hoping this makes sense because it's going to make sense in my head. They won't even help you with the long end that they have, which is a more blessing, correct? And they see that you need, because again, being that you help them, that's what put you in the situation. They still will turn a blind eye, act like they don't see it, act like they don't know, and keep living their life with their long end of the stick. I need people to understand, for one, karma is real. So even if they feel like they got a long end of the stick that time, trust me, it's going to come back and it's going to be reversed, and you're going to get exactly what was taken from you. More than that, it's just not going to happen. There's no way you can put bad out and feel like good is going to come in any situation. Talking with my grandmother, that is something also too. People have to realize that's going to be another video I'll talk about, but nothing good will come out of when you're putting bad. When your fruits that you're putting into it is bad, or your seeds, I should say, if your seeds that you're trying to put in there to produce is bad, it's going to produce bad fruit. It's just not going to happen. In order for you to get that good, juicy, great fruit that you want to reap in your harvest season, what you're going to have to do is put in good seeds. Period. There's just no way around it. That's just how it goes. And going back to the topic of the video, the seeds that you're going to be producing, you're not going to be able to produce the fruits that you want with short ends of sticks. And again, it's not even a reason you have to accept that. That's just because you feel like you're doing something or you're being a better person when really you're hurting yourself. One thing we have to do, and that's going to be the motto of 2022, is put ourselves first. Say it with me. Put ourselves first. One thing I wrote down: a dead battery cannot recharge anything. A dead battery cannot produce energy into anything. If you, that dead battery, are messed up, please understand with everything in me that you're not going to be able to charge anything. You're going to be over there depleted. You're going to be over there depressed. You're going to be over there sad. You're going to be over there all type of things. You have to focus on you first in order to be a great mother, in order to be a great wife, in order to be a great anything. You have to be the best person that can do it, so you can feel really good in what you produce because you know you put your all into it. If you can't put your all into it, now you're doubting yourself and you're beating up yourself because you knew it wasn't your best. So in order to do your best, you have to always make sure your battery, my battery is my heart. So you have to always make sure your battery is fully charged before you can take on anything. Anybody who has dealt with me in the recent year, they can vouch that sometimes I have to go and recharge. Sometimes I have to draw myself away, back away from everything, and I have to recharge, rethink, refocus, get my mind back right. Then I'm going to see you, then I'll come back out. That's something that I wasn't used to doing. That's something that I didn't do. Once I start putting myself first in situations, I realize your whole view on life it's going to be so different. You're going to see things differently. You're going to talk differently. You're going to want different things because you realizing that you're doing what's best for you. And even with doing what's best for you, a person like me who's a giver, you're still doing what's best for others. Me recharging myself is what got me on here to be able to talk to you guys. It was a point where this was just a dream, but charging myself, I learned that in order for those dreams to become a reality, you got to do your part and step out there and do it. So that's what we're doing this year, and that's why I'm even doing it as hard as it may be sometimes. Hey, we have to do it because who else is going to do it for us? Who else is going to vouch for us? Who else is going to want the best for us besides God? Who is going to want it but us? We have to do what's best for us. And especially, I'm a woman, so I'm going to always feel closer with my ladies, especially if you're a mother. We have to do what's best for us to do what's best for those kids. You know what I'm saying? They didn't ask to be here, so we have to be our best selves before we could be anything, and they're watching us, so we definitely got to get it together. Another point that I wrote down was grace and purpose. Understand that if you're doing anything to progress in your purpose, there will be grace tied to it. And I get so nervous with doing this, thinking, oh, is it going to work? Is it going to not realizing God has gave me grace and purpose so many times. I've tried to figure out, how did that happen so fast? Or how did I learn it like that? Or whatever. Like, I realized it was God the whole time. God giving his grace, pouring out his grace on that purpose. So understand, if you're doing anything to go into your purpose, honey, grace is going to be tied to it. And the last thing, which I'm going to actually do another video on this one too, is just knowing your worth. Knowing your worth. I did another one career-wise, knowing your worth, but you have to know your worth life-wise. You have to know your worth relationship-wise. You have to know your worth job-wise, all type of things. But understand your worth and really, really know your worth and know that you're worth something, okay? We are not taking any shortcuts, we're not taking any crap in 2022, okay? We're blocking distractions. We're keeping it focused. Go back to the last video if you need a little help with that. We're keeping things focused so we can be our best selves. You guys continue to pray for me because I am continuing to pray for you. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And you guys just stay tuned for what is really in store for Karma Doll TV. All right, y'all.